This is your tutorial for creating a sliding door closet. So you can see here I have my closet space in the bottom left hand side of the room, and I'm going to use this space to draw in my sliding door. As a reminder, as you guys are creating your own rooms or measuring them, you want to make sure you identify where either the edge or the center of your door is. It might not be perfectly centered in a wall. It might not be where you think it would be by taking a look at it. Use your ruler, measure it out so you can figure that out. In this case, I am going to center my door in this wall. I'm going to use a little bit different method than we've done in the past. Before, we've taken a line on either the left or right and we've offset it and then extended it through. This time, I'm going to have you use the midpoint constraint. So down over here by object snaps, one, it's blue, so that means it's turned on. But if you right click on it, there is a host of other options. We want to make sure that midpoint is turned on. Midpoint is just going to be essentially the center of a line. And it shows up as a triangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click line, and I'm going to go to where I think the center of this line is, which is this triangle. I'm going to click, and I'm just going to move straight up until I have this X, and I'm going to click again. This will give me the center of, or a line in the center of this wall from left to right. Next, I'm going to offset half of the width of my closet door. So in this case, I'm going to put a 5-foot opening, and half of that is going to be 2 feet 6 inches. So I'm going to select offset. I'm going to go to 2 feet 6 inches, and I'm going to click this line, and I'm going to go to the right, click it again, go to the left. Right click enter to get out of the tool. I don't need the center line anymore, so I'm going to delete it. I'm going to go up to the modify panel, select trim, right click anywhere, and drag a green marquee box to get rid of or trim the 2 lines in. You can see here that I have blue lines at the end of these walls. I'm going to select both of these, and I'm going to put these back on the walls layer. Hit escape. I'm going to make sure I'm on the doors and windows layer now to go ahead and put in my doors and windows. So a sliding glass door, or not a slide, I'm sorry, but a sliding closet door is one of the more easy doors. So I'm going to take my line, and I'm going to just select from one way to the other, grab the line again, go back over there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use control points on the lines to get them centered where I want them to be. So I'm going to select my first line, then I'm going to click one of these blue dots, and I'm going to move it in. And now you can see here that I moved it in and roughly halfway, which is about 2 feet 6 inches. And I'm going to do this to both doors, but I do want them to be a little bit longer than 2 feet 6 inches because sliding doors in the middle, they do overlap a couple inches. So I'm going to give it a couple inches by moving it kind of back to the right. And when I do this, you can see here that it's a little bit finicky. If I was at 2.6, and you can see I have 2.6 on the right and 2.6 on the left, I want the line to be 2 inches bigger than 2.6. So if I move to the right a little bit to get to 2.6, the right line is roughly 2 feet 4 inches. So I'm just going to type in 2 feet 4 inches, and if I click this line, and I have quick properties on, you can see it's 2 feet 8 inches, which is perfect. I'm going to click this line, click the blue line again, and moving over, 2 feet 6 inches. I want this again to be 2 feet 4 inches. And now, right here, the sliding doors, they do overlap a little. It's a very simple symbol to tell us that this would move to the left, this would move to the right to gain access to either side of the closet. So there's your sliding closet door.